YouTube, it's Amanda Fur from Bet Your Fur. I've got a little darling here. This is Miss Emmaline Grace. I'm gonna lift her up just for a quick second so y'all can see. You gotta say hi, Miss Emmaline. Don't you guys like her name? Look at her feet. Oh, they're so sweet. Alright, well, I'm gonna feed Miss Emmaline while I do this tag that I've got here. Never done a tag before. So, what do you guys think of my... So guess what I did? I filled this with warm water. This is a bottle, by the way. And it's about 4 ounces or so. So I filled it with really hot water so it feels like nice warm formula here. And my smart self put some soap in here. I think it's green. I don't really care. So this is what I'm gonna kind of, you know, I don't know, it could be like, what juice is green? Come on, somebody give me an answer here. What's green and you can drink it out of a bottle. So that's what we're gonna be feeding Miss Emmaline during my tag. We have this tag from Miss Kelly Maple here. And if anybody's wondering, I don't know if you guys can see this. I know I'm putting this over my face, so I'm sorry, but I have it focused on my face due to the fact that my boyfriend's not in the house right now and I'm trying to do a video by myself. So we're gonna see how this turns out. But this is actually Braille, if y'all are, you know, interested about how I'm reading my questions. This is very interesting. Her paint is done in a manner where her lips have texture, and I really, really like it. Sorry. Okay, so she's eating. So how did I hear about reborns is the first question. So for some strange reason, I was on YouTube looking something up about babies, because I was having baby fever at the time because I was engaged and very, very blissfully ignorant of the fact that when you're in college, you really don't want to have a child. No, I think I was thinking about those baby think it over dolls, you know? There are clothes on my bathroom floor. Ignore me. I was thinking of those baby think it over dolls that I used to have in high school, which I'm still probably gonna get one and see if maybe somebody can air dry paint it. As I was jabbering on about here, I was doing just a random YouTube search, and to be honest, the first person I found was Nikki Holland from Still Moments Nursery. And I have been following her, honestly, since, what? 2015, maybe a little earlier. So I've been watching her channel, watching her box openings, watching the SMS show, Still Moments, no, SMN, I don't know, the SMNN show. For a while. I've watched literally every single episode that she's come out with. I know I sound kind of creepy and stalkerish, and maybe for a while I was. Who cares? She makes amazing dolls and is one of the first artists I heard of opening up the nostrils of a vinyl kit and backing it with black felt to create depth instead of just shading, which I thought was a very, very interesting way of doing that kind of thing. She also has a very unique weighting technique in which I myself would like to attempt. I'm going to be doing a series here in a few weeks where I take a kit that I order online and I put it together, I try to put it together with the cable ties. I am going to fill it with polyfill and glass beads of my own and try to create my non-painted reborn kit. I might send it off to get painted and I might not. I just want to know how to reweight my dolls just in case they aren't what I desire. I'm also going to buy a kit with connectors to learn how to put those together. This kit right here that's in my lap is the Karina kit, which is a full body silicone vinyl kit, and to be honest, I am very, very impressed with it. This is the first doll that I have found that has this type of flesh type feel. I'm thinking this is very close to what a silicone is going to feel like, and I'm very, very excited to get a particular kit of silicone at this point. I'm almost chomping at the bit, but that's gonna have to wait. I'm moving in 3 months. So that is how I learned about reborns. And let me tell you, I took forever to get my first one. I even took forever to get my first Ashton Drake. I only got that in, what, August of 2016. Yeah, not August or September. I cannot remember. I think it might have been September. I was going through a very, very difficult time, and I needed something. I was desperate for comfort. I was alone. I didn't have daddy fur at the time. And I was in a fairly unhappy situation. I got the two Ashton Drakes very close to one another. I got Grace, the Grace Truly Real kit, first in September of 2016. Then promptly following afterward, I got the Charlie Asleep kit by Michelle Weber, I believe, in December of the same year. Neither of those dolls are really my thing. Their hair is beginning to fall out. They're not standing up to even display well, which I am very, very sad about, to be honest. Ashton Drake seemed fairly nice to me until I found out the fact that they're full of sand and paper sacks of it. But yeah, we'll move on to the second question now. Do you prefer open or close-eyed reborns? Well, what do y'all think, huh? This is the Karina Asleep kit. I have the Maggie Asleep kit and the Maddox Asleep kit. I don't have a thing against open eyes, and I'm actually thinking about getting a open-eyed baby from Nikki Holland. I'm thinking most likely it'll be the Cameron kit, but I'm not sure yet, so don't quote me on that. I don't even know if that's around anymore. I think it's sold out, to be honest, so if she has that kit, I'm on it. Daddy Fur is not a big fan of the open-eyed babies, and I agree with him to a certain extent, because when you're holding a baby and it doesn't blink, it does bother me just a tad. So that's one of the main reasons I don't like it, and also I worry about dust getting in the eyes. So that's the reason that I don't really like open-eyed babies, but I don't have a problem with them. I'm actually considering getting one. Third question is, what is your favorite outfit for your baby? Which one? Well, that depends on the baby. Honestly, I have Maggie and Maddox, who I have renamed, by the way. I should tell you their names. No, you know what? I'm gonna make you wait till the next video, because that'll make you continue to watch. I'm mean. Alright, so what is my favorite outfit for Miss Emmaline, aka the Karina kid here? I have her in a scoop neck pink embroidered dress here. It goes all the way down to her plump little knees. This dress is kind of like a tank style dress. It's really adorable. I have it with a set of bloomers underneath. Right now she's laying on her baby blanket because I'm actually still in my work attire and I'm wearing a skirt under this, and well, I don't really want to flash the camera on accident, you know, and not know. But for the two twins out there, I don't know if I have a favorite outfit that I really enjoy on them. I'm actually ordering a bunch of custom clothing for the twins and for Miss Emmaline, who are going to be mainly, that's pretty much my collection right there. My number for my reborns is going to be finite. I'm really shooting for only 5, and my 5th will be my silicone, so that's literally all it's gonna be, just 5. I can't go any further because, well, I mean I could, but I don't think that I could keep up with them. Okay, question number 6. Do you prefer bald, painted, or rooted hair? Well, let's see. I tried painted hair, and I didn't mind it at all, actually. I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't mind the rooted hair. Or painted, sorry. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna just start that over. So I don't mind bald babies, but it's not as realistic, honestly. You would have a bald baby, yeah, but they will have some type of fuzz somewhere on their little head. Just somewhere. I don't like a completely bald reborn baby. because to me they don't feel as realistic. They don't have as much definition to their head. You can see the sculpt so much without the artist's influence that it's not really my type of thing. Painted hair, I don't mind at all, actually. It doesn't get messed up. I can wipe it with a very lightly damped cloth, and that's that. It's taken care of. It doesn't get messed up with a hat. But I have to admit that rooting, it gives me something to touch, something to stroke, something to brush. It feels a little more realistic to me, and it gives the head more definition instead of just a plain smooth vinyl, which is not a problem to me either. I don't mind bald hair, or bald head, as I said, but I do like a little more detail, a little more depth. What is your favorite reborn out of your collection? My favorite reborn out of my collection right now is Emmaline. This Karina kit is one of the most realistic I've felt in a while. The only complaint I have about it is the head placement. There's nothing wrong with its actual placement. I just think that when they were pouring this kit, they could have made the head a little, like the hole that the neck slides up into, I think that could have been closed a little more than they actually closed it. Kind of like what they did with the joints, but that's the only complaint I would have about it. So question number 8. Who is my favorite reborn YouTuber? Nikki Holland, probably. But to be honest, I honestly have not been watching a lot of reborn channels lately. And that's not against anybody. I've just been trying not to burn myself out, you know? And unfortunately, it's just a lot of repetitive things. And after a while, it becomes kind of like, okay, so you're changing this same baby for like the 7th time now, like in a row, and I don't really care. So, I mean, I know that sounds rude or whatever, but I can only watch the same type of videos so many times over and over again. But I will still click on everybody's video, I'll give it a like, and I'll give a comment after I watch it. I don't enjoy it as much as I used to, I think. And I think the thing is, I burned myself out on it. It's not what anybody else is doing, so. So what is my favorite clothing brand for babies? Well, I have to say, I'm a big Versace. So I'm going to be, yes, I will be getting this little girl a Versace sleeper. I already saw it. It's white and gold and beautiful, and I want it. So I'm getting it. Period. So, my favorite brand of diaper, this is question number 10, if you guys aren't keeping track, because I wasn't for a while, I'm not even gonna lie. My favorite brand of diapers will definitely be Pampers, and this is not just for reborns, this is for babies too, because Pampers don't allow explosions. My favorite pacifier brand, I like Nook, but I do like other brands as well. There's this one brand that has much smaller nipples, which I am a big fan of. I do like the Dr. Brown pacifiers as well, and I don't remember if it's Nook or somebody else who has the pacifier brand that looks like a breast, but I do prefer that one as well. What is my favorite bottle brand? Whatever bottle this one is. I think this is actually Nook. This is the one that Miss Lynn from Littlefoot Nursery sent me. So why do I like reborns? This is the final question. Why do I like reborns? I think that's a deeply multifaceted one here. I think I like reborns because, oh, this dress is a little loose on you. I think I like reborns because they feel like children to me, and due to my financial and work situation, I won't be able to have kids for a while. And I like the feel of them in my arms. I like the touch of their realistic arms and legs against my arm. And, you know, I like their weight against my chest because it reminds me of holding an infant and how that made me feel. Because when I hold an infant, when I hold a child, I feel complete, and I feel like that is what I need to do in life. And though I can't work with infants, though I can't make that my career, no matter how much I've studied, I have multiple degrees and I can't use a medical degree. So I won't ever be able to work with infants. But I sure the heck can hold them and cuddle them in doll form, give them pacifiers and collect bottles and toys and, wishful things. It keeps me going, guys. It keeps me going. It does. And I love them. They fill me now. They really do fill me. And I couldn't ask for a better hobby. It's not the cheapest hobby, but honestly, some of the best hobbies aren't cheap. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I've probably jabbered on way too much, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and come back for the next one. I'll give you the names of the 2 twins, okay? And I'll probably change them. They need to be changed really bad. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!